what you say.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Hi, my name's Rick Aaliyah, and welcome to our video, Mike Kelly Must Go, where we present the case that Mike Kelly, U.S. Congressman from Pennsylvania's 16th District, should be voted out of office in November. First, I'm not trying to imitate Michael Moore. I've been a Detroit Tigers fan since I was a kid. Al Kaline was a hero of my youth. So now that we have that out of the way, remember when Mike Kelly said this?
We have always kept pre-existing conditions in there.
He lied. In fact, Mike Kelly voted at least 8 times to weaken or eliminate protections for people with pre-existing conditions. The latest was May 4th, 2017, when he backed the American Health Care Act, which would have allowed states to seek federal waivers to permit insurance companies to charge people more because of pre-existing conditions if they don't maintain continuous health coverage. That bill was memorialized by this photograph taken in the Rose Garden of President Donald Trump and Republican House members celebrating its passage. The fact they're all so happy tells you something about the Republicans. After all, Kelly and his GOP colleagues voted to cause 23 million more people to be without insurance, cut Medicaid spending by about $700 billion, and provide $800 billion in tax cuts, the majority of which would benefit the wealthy. Fortunately, their bill failed to pass the Senate by 1 vote. This was far from Kelly and the Republicans' first try to eliminate protections for pre-existing conditions found in the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. In fact, 7 times, Kelly and the Republicans voted to eliminate the act altogether and the pre-existing conditions, protections that go with it. Here are the dates of their votes. In addition, the GOP has tried dozens of other times to modify or curb the law short of full repeal. Kelly and the Republicans might get their wish, actually a death wish for some people who lose their insurance coverage, without even having to pass legislation. A group of Republican-controlled states with the backing of the Trump administration is in court now trying to have the entire law declared unconstitutional, thus eliminating all features of it, including protections for pre-existing conditions. Why would Kelly, a man who loves to profess his Catholic faith, be so determined to hurt so many people? Well, in his political career, Kelly has received donations of $650,000 from the insurance industry, $390,000 from health professionals, and $350,000 from the pharmaceutical health products industry. That's a total of $1.4 million over 11 years. That's a lot of money. Maybe that's why Kelly defended higher premiums for pre-existing conditions during a 2017 CNN interview. I'm going to show you the whole clip. It's only about 2 minutes. He doesn't really get to how he really feels to the end. But I want you to see how hard he tries to not answer the question about pre-existing conditions and how he reverts to the old Kelly standby of babbling cliches and talking points when he doesn't want to give you a straight answer. Let's watch.
And again, we're not trying to be cute here. We're just trying to understand what the choices, we're just trying to understand what the choices are that are being made here and what it means, for the American people, just so that they know what they're being faced with right now. And again, we're just trying to understand in your mind if people with pre-existing conditions, could see their rates go up, why that choice is important.
Yeah, and I think based on a business decision, the greater the risk, the greater the premium is going to be. But I also would say, listen, we were told before, if you like the plan you have, you can keep it. If you like the doctor you have, you can keep it. And people sometimes say, well, but he didn't mean it that way. I just got to tell you, we're trying as hard as we can to get to something that makes sense, to get through the House of Representatives, guys. This isn't the final piece. It goes from the House to the Senate.
Just to get some clarity on your words, you just said the greater the risk, the greater the premium. Is that what America should get ready for?
No, listen, Americans should get ready to see a change in the way health care is being offered to them right now. I would just say that from my standpoint, where I live and people I represent, they would like to have more control over the product that they purchase, not a top-down decision made by a government that doesn't really understand their needs. So, well, listen, there's always going to be questions about what we finally get done and how we get there. Pre-existing is very important to the people I represent back home. I understand that. I will fight for those things. But at the end of the day, there is a business proposition that's going to be put out there. Insurers are no different than any other business out there. You look at the market that you serve, you look at the people that you serve, and you come up with different plans. So there's not a one-size-fits-all. And certainly for younger people and healthy people, they say, well, why should I be taxed with all these increases? When you say, look, it's in the whole, how are we going to get there? It is a business. It is a business proposition.
1.4 million over 11 years. Sounds like business has been good for Mike Kelly. Please go to our website, www.mikekellymustgo.com, to read in more detail the case against our congressman. And please share our videos and our website with your friends and family and acquaintances, even people you don't know, particularly if they live in Pennsylvania's 16th district. Thanks for watching.